Welcome to the Anything Bowl Where Anything Goes. My name's Miguel.
I'm Brendan.
I'm Timmy.
And welcome to episode 71. We practiced that intro 30 seconds ago. Welcome to a momentous day. It's usually not. It's just a regular episode. Today, folks, on the docket, we've got Ahsoka, Starfield, and then we're going to wrap up with our top 3 movies of the summer, because technically summer, the movie season at least, I would consider over. September for me, when you go back to like school and the fall semester, that's where everything, summertime kind of ends, even though it kind of ends on the 22nd, whatever.
Yeah.
How are you, Brendan?
Tired.
Sleepy?
We're recording later than usual.
Yes, we are. Usually we'll record at honestly, there is no usual time. Sometimes it's 11 a.m., sometimes it's 2 p.m., sometimes it's like now, 8:30. There's no consistency. Timmy.
Yeah?
Welcome back to the show.
Thanks.
How you doing? Sleepy. For those who don't know, because she's not on here super often, this is Timmy, my fiancé. Hello. She's on here every now and then when we think that there's a really good topic for all of us to really just scream at each other about.
Yeah.
Last screaming.
Last topic was debt. We were talking about money and things.
We were sitting over there. Been a while.
We were. The old set.
Yeah.
The old, even though there really is no like permanent set.
No.
Except now we have the full green room.
Yes.
Which is so...
Nice.
I don't know why it took us so long to fucking do.
We bought one and we're like, that's good enough.
The poor guinea pigs, man.
Poor baby.
We just harassed them. We've harassed the shit out of them. Today's pumpkin beer is River Horse Hippo Lantern Pumpkin. Ale brewed with pumpkin and spices. 8.1.
It is fuck.
I think it's good. I think it's like a 7.
I agree with you.
I think it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's got a lot of heart behind it.
Is that too much seasoning and not...
That's what makes it fucking delicious.
It's got too much raw pumpkin
Too much spice, not enough pumpkin.
Too much gourd.
Too much gourd.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Once again, too much gourd, not enough pumpkin spice.
Mm.
It's just too much raw pumpkin.
I think it's fucking delicious. Not enough sugar, but regardless, tasty. Do you want to do a little check-in on our video that went a little viral? Because last time we talked about it, we said it was 40,000 views.
Was that the last time?
When we posted about it, it was at 53,000. As of right now, it's at 115,000. It has literally doubled, not since we said it, but since we posted about it.
And what is the second highest number video we have?
Because we cleared the Instagram, it's 4,000. There's 110,000.
All right.
If you even want to throw in like TikTok and YouTube's shorts, the closest TikTok is 26,000. It's the same fucking video. And the closest short is 5,000, which I believe is me going, hey, we're going to talk about the Assassin's Creed tier list. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super high content. So anyway, let's we talked about mean comments the last time. We kind of dedicated a whole episode to just that video. Link is in the bio. Let's keep talking about what's pissed people off. Ahsoka, episode 4. Last I checked, it was at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's apparently like the 3rd or 4th highest rated Star Wars TV show ever, or episode. I understand why it is. Full spoilers, by the way.
I was a little distracted during the episode.
Yeah.
So I did see most of it, but like, don't take my review like...
It's your fault that video is as trending as it is.
Yeah,
so it's all your opinion.
Woo.
You handsome boy.
There's not a lot happening in it, though.
There's not?
I thought this was
There's
the first one
nothing.
where things did happen.
I thought it was
I thought
too.
this was the first good episode. There were lightsaber battles.
It was good lightsaber battles too.
There were twists and reveals and confusion.
Marek being just air.
Yeah.
Hated that.
Or
but the rest of it?
Or not air.
He teleported?
I was going to say it was more like a Jedi like projection thing.
Oh, like Luke.
Yeah.
Okay. Timmy hates this show with such a
I
passion.
just don't like it.
Timmy has talked about how it's like her least favorite Star Wars or any show.
It just doesn't feel like anything happens.
Really?
Yeah.
My least favorite was when Jack Black and Lizzo showed up.
Yeah, that's season 3 of The Mandalorians.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough.
That was fan service.
Yeah.
What fan?
Jack Black was funny.
What fan?
Lizzo was
Jack
not.
Black is always funny. That's not fair.
No.
It wasn't needed, though. What do you think
Listen,
fans would have thought
get
when
the cat
the prequels
out
came
of the
out
bag.
and they were just like, hey,
why is
Jack
the
Black's
episode
gonna
so
be in this.
good? The lightsaber fights are great. Ahsoka, her character, she's falling more into it. It's great. Ray Stevenson, rest in peace. Great. Why is the episode so good?
Those things.
Because
you're about to
fucking
say
Anakin.
that's not why it's
That's
good.
exactly
That was
what's
confusing
great.
and then it ended.
It was, yeah.
Yes.
That did not make the episode any better.
Did you understand what was happening?
Yes and no. You explained it a little bit. I saw the
Do you
recap of
understand?
Rebels Online.
What do you mean by that? Like, what part of it?
Do you know what she was doing? How she saw Anakin?
When she died and she was in, like, the world between worlds?
Yes, so she didn't die. She was in the world between worlds.
But how did she get there?
No, I have no idea.
So she's dead.
Dying?
It's Star Wars' weird way of being like time travel.
She didn't need to be there, though, because Anakin is a Force ghost. And that means he can show up whenever the fuck he wants.
But what if he's not? Because that Anakin, have you seen the comparison to the cartoon? That is the model of Anakin from season 7 of the Clone Wars.
So he's just a regular ghost like Kylo Ren's
What
dad.
if not even? What if he's just that's the
concussion
stupidest
thing.
fucking part of that movie, okay? What if it's just him? Because right in Rebels, Ezra is in the
blue.
future, and then he's not glowing blue.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He looks like a hologram.
No, he doesn't.
I feel like we need to pull this up.
Brendan, I wasn't even paying attention.
He's definitely dead. There's no way.
He's not glowing blue at all. It's the entire. No, the environment around him is blue.
He's blue enough.
He's in the world between worlds.
He's
That's
blue
what's
enough. You're missing that hand. It's on you.
That's like the episode 3 getup, but with more hair. So that's Clone Wars.
No, that's the correct hair. Before it got all burnt off.
That is literally right before he turns too.
Clearly, this meeting meant nothing then, so who gives a fuck?
I can't wait. Have you heard the rumors that apparently in all of the trailers of Ahsoka, if you look back at them, I just saw the article a couple minutes ago. I was taking a poop.
Ooh.
We have only seen 9 seconds of the rest of the season in any trailer.
Okay. She's not going to be fighting with him.
And that's all the plot, too. They put all the plot in that 9 seconds.
No, but that means we don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
You're not going to get a Clone Wars season where he comes from the past.
No.
To fight side by side with him. One day you're going to betray me, and all this shit's going to happen. And he's like, I turned yourself against me. And he's going to choke the shit out of her. She's going to die.
Okay, first of all, if we're talking fan service, that'd be the best fucking fan service.
She's going to die in the world in between worlds. This is why her voice wasn't in episode 9, because she didn't die in the regular realm. She died there.
What if she didn't die? What if she was just there? What if she was just like...
Then she also could have did it.
She put her head through...
She ignored it.
What if she put her head through the portal and was just like
the Flash.
When Rey was looking up in the sky, and her head was just like...
That ain't my fight.
Hey.
No.
No.
Oh, because she's not Jedi, though.
I've heard that apparently episode 5 is going to be a Clone Wars flashback with a live-action debut of General Rex.
Ooh,
look at that. Look. Makes more sense, right?
How is... Okay. Live action
Clone
feel
Wars.
Of General Rex.
Yeah.
He was in
Captain
episode
Rex.
3.
Put the helmet off, okay? Mora. The boy.
Who?
The fucking actor. Okay, regardless.
Who?
No,
I'm actually confused. Who?
Fucking... The clone guy. Boba Fett.
Oh, yes.
Or Jango Fett. The actor.
Oh, but so it's going to be the little boy growing up instead of the
No, Brendan.
What are you saying about
the old man?
So why
the
are you
man
talking about the little boy? He said little boy.
No, he did say little boy, yeah.
So episode 4, I think, was really good. What do you think, Timmy?
I hate...
Tell me why you hate it. Because we're
There's
polar
nothing
opposites
that happens.
here.
There's nothing that happens. We go the whole show and nothing fucking happens. There's no climax to it. There's no... Unless the very end yesterday, that was like, whoa, he's back. And they pull that move in every fucking show they do. It's like, oh my god, if we put fucking Anakin in there...
Those clothes also look ridiculous on him.
I love them.
They're so big. He's such a
They
small
always
man.
have it.
It's crazy
They're
looking.
Jedi robes, not a nice Jedi suit that is tailored and made to your size.
But then you've also got the boots and
that are
the robot
just
glove.
as beautiful as they were in 2003.
I can't fucking wait. And they de-aged him.
But
our biggest complaint from Obi-Wan, and they fucking did it.
You know what's funny?
What?
They could easily go back and touch up the episodes for
Obi-Wan,
but they never will because they're not George Lucas. I do agree with Timmy in the fact that nothing does actually happen.
No.
We're 4 episodes in.
We still don't know what's going on.
She showed up, got a map, lost the map, the map got destroyed, Sabine is still not a Jedi, so nothing happened. She survived. She got stabbed, and look at that, she's back to normal.
Hera took her
the
kid
show's
to a war
also
zone.
back to where it was, where she found the map, so she no longer has it, so no more map.
I'm so tired of the fucking map thing, man.
So this is like Dora the Explorer.
Find the map, find the map.
Star Wars,
find the map.
Swiper, no swiping.
They stole the plot straight from fucking episode 7 and 8. Oh, we gotta find the maps so we can find Luke. We gotta find the maps so we can find Ezra. Why? Well, he's important.
Well,
why is he important?
There was a map in 9, too.
The turn of maps.
The MacGuffin.
The MacGuffin, yes. Just like Transformers.
It's just...
Every movie's got to have the thing you're looking for.
As far as action goes and things that got me excited,
It's pretty cool.
This was the first episode of Star Wars anything in a while that I was like, ooh, shit, okay, that's cool.
Is it entirely because Anakin?
She started using the Force a bit more. She did a flip or two.
She did.
I was
She did a lot of flips.
Yeah.
Did exactly what we wanted.
Yes, they turned her around. They gave me Clone Wars Ahsoka. She's not too old.
Those comments really hurt his feelings a lot.
It's a Force. It doesn't matter how old she is. Yoda's 500. He's doing backflips and fucking 360s with a skateboard. It doesn't matter. I don't know skateboarding terms. It's like an ollie or some shit. I don't know. But, it's the Force, man. Anything is possible. Unless you're, old man Obi-Wan. In which case, only
Rey.
that's possible.
Yes.
Yeah, that fight's really bad in episode 4, man. It really is.
But you can't even be mad because it was the first time anyone used
It was the
lightsaber.
70s.
Yeah.
It was 50 years ago.
Yeah.
45.
It's like watching the geriatric Olympics. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing
Just like in
happens.
Ahsoka. Regardless, we're
Yes.
halfway through the season now.
Yes.
And for some reason, they're going to put Ahsoka now in theaters.
Does that need
What
to
do you
be?
mean by
Doesn't
that?
need to. The next couple episodes, there's a couple theaters you can watch it in.
Just the next one because it's the halfway mark of the season.
How many? Aren't there 4 episodes? Or 8 episodes? Or is it 10?
I guess it's 10 because they said 5 is the halfway point. So it's supposed to
Or
be
maybe
a big
this
deal.
is just the big one.
Or maybe this is an hour and a half long episode that's really a movie. It's going to be Clone Wars 2. And,
Can't fucking wait. It's going to be so good.
Clone Wars 2 Revenge of the Clones.
The clones fight back. We're tired of being oppressed.
And then we're going to get a weird, alternate dimension, Loki thing, except with Darth Maul, and we're finally going to get the stories we always wanted.
That'd be the perfect excuse to bring him back.
Yeah.
I'd be I don't. They'd be like, "Oh my God, who's that in the corner? It's Darth Maul. He happened to jump through a portal.
Yeah.
Oh no!"
Yep.
I'd be like, "That. Yeah, okay."
And then we're going to start getting the
Do it.
multiverse things, even in Star Wars, and then Ahsoka's going to poke her head through a thing. Star Killer? No? Okay, bye.
On your left. Who is that?
I'm in the wrong movie, man.
It's me, Ahsoka. You know that's coming one day, right?
Opens up a portal. Is that right? He closes it. That's
Disney's getting to that point. They're bombing so bad in the continued down spiral. They're gonna just be like,
They're bombing because they keep doing that. You
Yes.
do that, that's over.
I know,
You do that, that is rock
but you gotta
bottom.
remember who's in charge. Okay?
What are
The
you
guy
saying?
who got fired and then got brought back because everything's a shit show.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna?
100%. I would believe entirely. You remember there
think
were
they
rumors
would do
about Darth
that?
Vader?
It's
There
not
were
new. The Power
rumors.
Rangers already did it.
They did. There were rumors of of Darth Vader and a Star Wars planet coming to Kingdom Hearts 4. That to me is just the start.
Yeah, but that's Kingdom Hearts. Is their whole.
I know, but
Maybe Mickey Mouse can get slain by Darth Vader.
that'd be awesome.
Just
Mickey Mouse has a
I
keyboard. He
would
could totally
pay
come in.
to watch that.
That's always my favorite part of Disney trivia is did you know Mickey has a giant key sword and he's a chosen one so he can unlock the door to darkness?
He's
Cinderella
opened
and
it
Darth
quite a
Vader
long
can
time
He
ago.
really has
And
too.
we're just living in it.
Ahsoka, it was good. Kimmy hates it.
Yeah, I hate those little things on her head too.
The tentacles.
Her
Yeah,
head.
I hate the
Oh.
tentacles.
It was good. It was just the start, though. Nothing has happened yet.
Yes.
And if nothing happens in the next episode, I'm kind of giving up.
Okay.
Because then it's going to be the same as the rest of them, where it just builds and builds and builds, and then something finally cool happens in the last episode or two. And
Yeah.
you're like, awesome! What a great way to start a show. Oh, it's over? We're never getting more? Shit!
They're going to stop making them because they think that
That's how
we
you
hated
tell
the
a
show?
story? You just gave me 9 episodes of exposition, and you got to one thing where there's kind of a story happening. You didn't even reach a climax.
I think next time there's a Star Wars show, we need to treat it like we did Secret Invasion, where we just ignore it for 8 weeks and then watch it all in one go.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because maybe the story will seem more cohesive.
just
Because
don't-
right now it's they keep treating these new shows like they're events. They're like,
But
oh
they're
man,
not.
Tuesday, and it's not. Most of the time you get to it, they're like, oh look, bzing, the end. Watch us next week, and then next week you're like, oh my god, look, Anakin, bzing, the end.
Yeah. And it's an hour of that.
But if you watch the 4 hours worth of show in one sitting, it's bzing, 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 Anakin, bzing, the end.
What they need to do is fuck off for like 2-3 years. Make
We've
been
one
saying
show
Yeah.
and make it good. Mando was good,
Andor apparently is phenomenal. We just won't watch it.
but you know why?
Because there's no lightsabers.
Exactly. And guess what? Therefore the bar is lower. You're just doing a space opera without the lightsabers. Therefore, you just have a space drama
With Andy Serkis.
and it's not that hard to just write dialogue between sci-fi people and have no lightsabers interacting with them. You're just making a regular TV show like they always do and just putting a space background behind them.
I don't think...
I have not seen this.
I don't think you really know what it's like to write on a show.
My point is, you're not writing anything different at that point. You're
You're making a show, but you're putting it in space.
Yeah, nothing about
doesn't
really
necessarily
seems
need to be Star
You just
Wars or
throw in,
anything.
This is
It's
for the Empire instead of this is for Company B, and like it's
This
whatever.
is for Oscorp. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, the Empire.
Yeah, so you're not really doing anything. Oh, but they have the alien races and shit. Okay, take the makeup off. What is it? It's just a guy. Like what?
But that's anything.
Yes.
But the plot is, I get what he's saying.
Yes,
Like, it's a
yes.
generic plot, and they're just like, oh my god,
Thank you.
it's Star Wars! Like, because we're such whores for capitalism. We'll be like, yes, absolutely, give me more Star Wars! Like, I love it!
Your guy's name is Darth shit.
Oh my god, I love it!
It's me, Darth shit. Dun, dun, pff, dun, dun, pff.
Boo.
Did you say poo?
Yeah.
Okay. On to the next topic of the day. Brendan, you want to do a little Starfield check-in?
Sure. I have not played it for a week and a half.
And then you played it all day
I
today.
played it for like 8 hours today.
I played it for 2 hours this morning.
I have nothing to add to this conversation.
It's...
not.
I'm still not a huge fan.
So my
Why?
whole thing that I'm still adjusting
Get
to is what?
Under your mic. Now he's at the computer. There he is. Look, look, by your hand. You know what I hate? Tell me there's a better way, okay? Because I got to a new point I didn't think was possible, but clearly it is because I only have like 7 hours played. You become encumbered. You put the stuff on the ship. The ship can now also become full. I go down to the planet where I put an outpost, and they go, oh yeah, just take the stuff, put the stuff at the outpost, and then your ship is empty. But then I have to go from the ship and hold some stuff because otherwise I'll become encumbered. I have to then fast travel to the outpost, put it down, fast travel back to the ship. How do I do it?
Hit LB.
What?
You can access the ship's inventory.
From any shop?
Yeah, I said this on the last episode. Didn't you?
Even in like my outpost inventory?
What do you mean your outpost? I don't have an outpost. I've only been doing side quests.
Where do you put your stuff?
In my pocket.
And then on the ship, and that's it.
And then a little bit on the ship, and then if my inventory on my pocket gets too full, and I have to put stuff into the ship, I go, I have too much shit, and then I sell it.
Where do you sell it?
Any store.
Where are the stores?
In any town!
The Starfield's okay, I guess. I clearly need to invest more time into this fucking game.
I played 2 missions of the main campaign, and then just completed the Frontier Rangers side quest line. I was going to talk a little bit about how Isaiah has played, because we have had such vastly different experiences, and neither of them are for the playstyles that we need. He chose to join the giant evil Asian corporation.
That's not what it's called. No.
But, you know, and I have no idea what their story is or whatever, but that's how Isaiah's called them, so I'm going with that. It's all just talking, persuading, and stealing documents and being a bad corporation and doing whatever.
That sounds boring.
And not really killing many people.
I'm just killing pirates.
My thing is I am a space cop who's playing cowboy. And there is a crime that I have to
find.
Yes. Am I allowed to do spoilers for this at all? Or because you also want to play it, so like...
You care? Because I
literally do not know what the fuck we're talking about right now.
You're playing the game.
No idea.
Spoilers.
For Starfield.
You know, the Board of Governors?
Yeah. Are they bad guys?
One of them, at least, is corrupt as fuck and poisoning farmers' crops so that way he can change the minerals and everything.
Oh, no!
And then he can mine that because his spaceship company is hemorrhaging money, so he's trying to save money. And in order to do that, he had to hire mercenaries to then go and murder the farmers.
That sounds like the U.S. government.
Oh, yeah.
So he did that, and I'm unraveling this whole fucking mystery. And each time, like, you have to, like, investigate this and come up with proof and do blah, 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 blah. And every time they're just like, okay, attack, talk, give me information, or just like, okay,
murder.
yeah, like, bribe me, man. And every single time, I'm like, give me information. They're like, thanks, man, you completed the mission. I'm like, nuh-uh. I completed the mission, but your mission ain't over. And then I murder them. And I'm so used to Baldur's Gate where every single action you make matters, and I completely forgot that once you complete the mission in a Bethesda game, it does not fucking matter.
Yeah.
You can murder everyone. Yep. And they're like, you got me those documents, man. Thanks. And like, that's it. That's all that matters.
You're walking in with like the blood still dripping off you. You're like, yes, I did. And I got you those documents.
The craziest part of all of it is they actually sat me down for a performance review. And they're like, we just want to talk about what you've been doing, man. You went there. You did that. It was great. You went there. You murdered a gang. Maybe next time stay within the law, but you got results. What happened to this lady? She wanted to die. What happened with them? They resisted arrest. Man, you're really good at this.
Here's a raise.
Here's a raise. Here's a ship.
They give you a ship?
It's so good.
Fuck. See, we're still completely different play style, because I'm still going, man, do I want to join the Crimson Fleet or help the government? Haven't decided yet. And I think at one point I'm just going to sit down and wait for somebody to tell me something really boring, and then take my new favorite shotgun and go, yeah, I picked this side.
So,
bang.
Having said what I said, what do you think my play style is?
Trying to picture yourself as a space cowboy. What do you mean your play style?
What weapons do I use? What do you think I do?
A revolver.
Yes.
You murder people.
And what else?
A rocket launcher?
A sniper rifle. I walk around crouching with a sniper rifle. I ran out of healing things, as I do every 5 minutes. And I was walking around with a health bar that's this big and health that was that much. And it took me 2.5 hours to complete the final mission because there were no healing things. I'm like, if I get shot once,
that's it.
I'm going to die. So I kept walking around with my sniper rifle out going, shit, I'm in danger. Caution, caution, caution. Hidden. Okay. And the sniper rifle, god fucking awful. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Just pulled out a regular old pistol, not even a revolver. And I just started going boom, 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 headshot, headshot. And I'm like, this is so much better than a sniper rifle. So I just started murdering people with this. But that mission took me 2.5 hours because it was life or death. And I somehow did it. I also really fucked over my companion. So you know how they follow you wherever you go, and then they get into combat, and you don't technically have to be into combat?
Did you leave them?
I walked into the boss fight and I closed the doors. He died immediately.
So Starfield is good. Yes?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. A lot of the things that bothered me at the beginning, I'm used to now, and it's pretty. I like it better than Fallout, that's for fucking sure.
I would agree. I think it's a lot more fun than Fallout, but then again, I'm not a Fallout addict. Let's switch gears real quick. Timmy and I just finished Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Ooh.
I fucking love it.
You loved it?
I love it.
So for context, last year we watched regular Dragon Ball Z. We got through the...
Made her watch both?
No, so we finished regular DBZ and we got all the way up to the start of the Buu Saga, but the problem was there's so much filler in regular DBZ, first of all. So there's a good like 20 or 30 episodes in the Buu Saga before Buu shows up of just Gohan being like, I'm a teenager, I'm in high school, look at me, fuck. So we stopped watching when we went to Disney, and then we never got back into it because those episodes are horrible.
You know what's crazy?
What?
So you know how I keep trying to get you to watch Abridged over and over again?
Stop.
No, hold on. It has to do with this. They stopped after the Cell Saga because it just took them way too long and there was a whole bunch of legal troubles and everything.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, like last week, they just dropped a whole bunch of YouTube shorts of just the Majin Buu Saga. And even though they're shorts and they didn't bother animating the whole thing, they only made about 10 shorts and 5 of them still were of Gohan being like, oh my god, I'm a teenager.
That's exactly what it is.
You just abridged this and you just went over everything that didn't matter, gave me some really cool shit, but then still wasted half the time animating, giving me teenage Gohan just being like,
I'm in high school. I'm a superhero secretly, but I'm in high school. I hate it. Okay,
so
anyway,
and then Videl got
a couple weeks ago
by who looked like Raccoon.
No, not Raccoon.
Not Raccoon.
So basically, we started DBZ Kai maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
We got through the Buu Saga, and the initially when we started Dragon Ball Z, the plan was we were going to watch all of DBZ, and then all of GT, and then all of Super, including some of the movies, but we're not going to watch like the DBZ movies because I don't want to confuse her too much.
Don't watch Resurrection F.
We're going to.
But it's in the show.
It is. But the animation is horrible, and it's dragged out, and there's filler in it. So I'd rather just watch the 2 movies with the higher budget and animation quality, and then just have to skip 50 episodes.
Why didn't I do that? Someone did not put do not disturb.
It's the computer. I declined it. Don't worry.
Okay.
So now we're watching Kai, and we're going to do things the easy way, which is
We finished Kai.
we did. We finished the Boo saga. We're going to begin GT. We're going to skip the whole first
Cultist arc.
horrible arc that makes it so bad. We're going to watch the most important parts of like the baby and then the Shenron, the Black Dragons, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And then we will get to watch some of the movies, and we'll finally end it with watching Dragon Ball Superhero that I've been dying to watch since it came out like a year ago.
I just thought of
But
another
I'm pretty sure it's really bad.
massive plot hole.
What?
They're different Dragon Balls, but then when the dragons come out of the Dragon Balls,
They're different
just
dragons.
like, oh man, you caused this by bringing back these people 90 fucking times, but it's just like, but you're different Dragon Balls. Those weren't used for that.
Well, no, but in the Black Star in the Dark Saga, it's not about the Black Star balls; it's the regular ones. It's only the ones on Earth.
Oh,
So it was still used. They were still used a fuck ton.
okay.
So they're like, man, you did this, so now we're gonna kill everything.
We're
Can't wait to get to
confusing
there. Yes. Basically, at a certain point, the Dragon Balls are like, you used us for bad, so now we're going to kill you. And then,
And then become
Chill.
different dragons. And honestly, they're
literal
pretty
dragons come
fucking
out.
cool.
They are. The last one, Shin Shenron, is really cool.
He just looks like Frieza, but a dragon.
Yes. He's a mustache too. He's pretty cool, honestly. They're the entire reason we're watching it. That and Super Saiyan 4.
The non-canon one?
Yeah, the best one.
Mm.
What do you think of DBZ Kai? Did you
I
enjoy
like
this
it.
more than the original stuff we watched?
Yeah, because you sit there and you're watching it, and there's 50 episodes where it's bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's like, even with this though, there is some bullshit where you're just
There's a
you
lot of-
cannot.
Surprisingly, there's
Yeah.
a lot of bullshit in Kai.
There's a few episodes we had to skip over because it was just like, there's literally no point in watching.
Yeah, because
this.
it would literally be like, it feels like a CW show. Where it's like, here's 2 episodes of
What
Vegeta
do you
becoming
mean by-
CW is the like the Arrowverse shows. Basically, it's the same thing where it's 2 episodes of like, oh man, main story points, and then you have 2 episodes of like, but look, we have to help this little kid's birthday party. Fuck.
You're
That's what
talking
it
about
felt like.
Ahsoka again?
If you'd like, yes.
Holy fuck, she's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All DC shows, manga filler.
Yeah.
Give me the actual show.
You would think, but then again, you're also like, here's this moderate budget. Make 24 episodes out of this single story. After 2 seasons, it
Yeah.
feels fucking impossible.
Yeah.
But DBZ Kai, when it does get good, I've never watched the Boo saga all the way through, and I've tried to defend it so many times. This is the first time I've actually watched all of it instead of just knowing what happens. Majin Buu, right? There's like 69 episodes. Nice in that Boo saga for DBZ Kai. Majin Buu, the Big Boo, is around for like 20 of them. He's the most obnoxious fucking character.
Yeah.
What?
In the end, he's adorable when he becomes a good guy, but in the beginning, it's just
in the beginning, he's cute.
Oh, he's terrible even at
boo
Super.
you boo, boo you.
He's a big kid. He's just a baby.
Boo's gonna pee and turn you into candy. Eee!
Yeah,
He's
terrible.
just a baby.
He almost gets the universe blown up like 9 times in
He
Super.
does. He's still around come Super because him and Mr. Satan are really close.
They're like,
Cha-la.
I think Mr. Satan's an annoying character.
I think somebody should hit him over the head with a bottle so he stops
I want to know why
talking.
his name is Mr. Satan. Like, I want to know.
because that's just what it was in Japanese, and then they translated it, but then they were like, that's not good for America, so his name is Hercule, but then they just
Yes.
gave up on it, and they're like, he's Mr. Satan.
You notice that all the, like, really obnoxious characters are American? Mr. Satan is, like, he's very, like, they've made him look, like, Americanized, if that makes sense.
I assumed he was just...
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
An American failed Kung Fu master.
Yeah, I agree with
He
Timmy.
just-
He
I don't-
entirely feels like that.
I don't think anyone in Dragon Ball is American, but, like,
No, if
the
you,
androids.
no, when you look,
Yes.
when you look like when they're doing the what is that, like the world tournament,
Yeah,
right? All the people that are in the stands that are obnoxious and they're like drinking beer and stuff like that.
They're all American.
They're all American,
yeah.
yeah. So it seems to be an ongoing trend, which makes me wonder what they actually think of.
Would you say Chi-Chi's dad's American?
Chi-Chi.
No,
The Ox King? What are we gonna do, Chi-Chi? You gotta wake up. Goku's gonna die again. You gotta wake up. Oh no.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That was just
the
me
other-
making stuff up.
that's the other thing that's so annoying in the whole episode. Like, there's no, like, they sit there. What was it when he's fighting Oob? In the last episodes of Kai, and
Yeah.
he's like, Yeah, I'm just leaving my wife and kids
Goku's
again.
a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
He saved it for Cell, right? When Cell blew up, he died. And then they were like, we're going to bring you back. He's like, no, don't do that. I have to train here in Otherworld for 5 years. And then his son is born and like nothing happens. And you're like, okay, you know what? You're crazy. You're an alien. You're an idiot. Fine. If you want me to excuse you abandoning your family for 5 years, fine. But she's right. Literally what happens is he goes to the tournament after like 5 years of peace and living with his family. He meets Oob, realizes how strong he is. Oob is like fucking 6 years old. And then he literally walks up to Chi-Chi and goes, I'm going to leave and train him and live in his village until he's ready. Then we're going to fight and I'll be happy that way. Goodbye. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, we all know Piccolo's Gohan's real dad.
Yes.
So, like,
Goten's real dad?
no, Gohan.
Gohan's
And
real
then when you
dad?
start GT,
He's the one who raised him. He's the one who taught him how to dodge.
completely.
But I don't think
Because Goku was dead again.
I don't think Goku can possibly be
Goten's
Goten's dad.
They look the same.
He's
Yeah,
literally the same dude,
Oh my god, everybody in that in the show looks the same.
except for Vegeta.
Vegeta
and Chi-Chi.
Vegeta looks like he could be literally
So good.
anybody's child. The timelines don't make sense. Tell me the timeline makes sense.
It doesn't. Well, but then again, also, Goten does not look like Goku when he grows up.
No.
Whatsoever.
What does he look
No,
like?
he doesn't. The milkman. He looks like the milkman's kid.
The newspaper boy.
But he has powers. Therefore, he has to be Saiyan.
It's the Super Saiyan bargain
Chi-Chi
sale.
doesn't have.
Oh, he's
powers.
right. That's, yeah.
So if it's not his, the closest it could be is Vegeta's, or some weird shit's going on in that household.
With Gohan?
That is it.
Or Turles.
Oh my god.
No.
All right.
What? No. That timeline does not add up.
Turles looks just like...
But it does
No,
not add
Turles
up.
is dead. Yes, okay. So, basically,
You're getting
Timmy,
a little too weird over
you
there.
know how there's Dragon Ball Z, and technically you could say Kai is like an alternate universe where everything is shut down, or like cut down and quicker?
Sure.
Technically, in all the Dragon
Wait.
Ball movies, yes.
I thought this one was just no.
It's the same thing, but cut
It's
down.
the same thing.
Yes.
It's the same show
Yes.
with the same plot,
Yes.
same lines.
Yes.
Just none of the nonsense.
Okay, so there's Dragon Ball Z
So
slash
not an
Kai.
alternate universe.
No, there's just one. If you take away the Dragon Ball Z movies,
Okay.
because none of them are canon, there are 2 universes of Dragon Ball.
Doesn't make sense.
There's not. It doesn't make sense, but there's like 10 Dragon Ball Z movies and none of them are canon. What,
Can I read
the
this?
canon? Is it Turles?
Dragon Ball.
So
What?
this is Dragon Ball. Oh, this is touchscreen.
This is a touch. Yeah, this is a touch screen.
Learn
just
something
learned
new every
that?
day.
I think I want to read that every
Ciao.
time. So there's Dragon Ball,
Yes.
which is when he's a kid. There's Dragon Ball Z, which then ended, and then GT immediately came out, not canon. So then after GT ended, you have 10 years of no Dragon Ball, and then instead of making new stuff, they're like, how about if we just take the original Dragon Ball Z show and just cut out all the bullshit, and then just re-release that, and that was a couple more years, and then
Dragon
once
Ball Z Kai.
they ended Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball Super immediately started up, and that's the thing you haven't seen yet, I think.
No, it didn't.
It says that Dragon Ball Z Kai went from 2009 to 2011, and then 2014 to 15, and then Super started in 15.
Really?
Yeah, we were in high school. And Super is, it says till 18. So it's been 5 years since we've actually had
Yes.
Super episodes.
And there's 3 arcs that we're just not going to talk about because they'll melt Timmy's brain, but we could talk about Moro and
Why do
Granola.
you think my brain is so fragile?
It's not that I think it's fragile. You want me to explain to you how strong Goku is at the end of Z again?
Honey.
Because it's great. The fact that Goku in his base form could barely try when fighting Oob, who was the reincarnation of Majin Buu.
Yeah,
Of
but
Kid Buu.
But he was a dumbass. And
Wait,
was like,
you know
He was
what?
at his strongest.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Ooh, what's
Because
Train.
Boo,
Boo.
right,
Boo.
is a mythical creature.
but Goku.
Oob, whatever the hell, is a normal child.
But Goku's really...
But he's not, because he still has power. So he's not saying he's Boo.
Oob is literally
He's
Kid
inside
Buu.
out Boo.
Yes, that's why the name is backwards.
It's Oob and Boo. He's the same thing, but just, kind of human because he died on Earth.
He
But
didn't...
he's not shooting like discs out of his hands and shit
Not
like
yet.
Boo was.
Yeah, yeah, you have to, but then you have to wait for Majub. Majub is a great character. Where Oob absorbs Majin Buu and becomes Majub.
Get the fuck out.
Which is...
I need to Google it. I don't know who that is.
You've never seen Majub?
No,
Well, basically,
the whole Boo saga for me is very blurry.
when Baby destroys the planet, Oob is like, oh man, I've been sidelined even though the entire end of Dragon Ball Z was about me. Let me show up, absorb Majin Buu, and then get kicked to the fucking wayside because I'm still too weak.
The only difference is he looks a little angrier,
Yes.
and he grew about a foot.
Muscles. Majub.
That's the same kid. That is just Oob.
Majub is the coolest.
It's just Oob.
It's the worst name. Because it's all one word.
I'm looking at a picture of it. Spoilers for you. If Baby possessed Majub,
That doesn't happen.
he looks pretty cool though.
Baby possesses like 3 or 4 people. Baby's really cool. And then you get to see Golden Great Ape, which is a great ape that goes Super Saiyan.
Which is
Big
crazy
monkey.
how that doesn't happen.
It's so cool.
Until like GT.
Yes. Well, because everything's just at an extreme.
Are you ever gonna watch Heroes? Because I haven't even touched it.
I watch Heroes every now and then when I feel like it, but it's always the most absurd shit, like Super Saiyan Blue Omega Goku fights Super Saiyan 3 Rose Goku Black full
But is
power,
it cool or are you like, this is stupid?
absorbing
This is so
one of the
over
Dark
top.
Star Dragon Balls, rage mode with the big black. It's the craziest, stupidest shit.
But is it
it's
fun?
like, you know how Prime tastes?
No, because I'm not 12.
Yeah.
You know how Prime tastes? Where it's like, man, this is the most craziest, sugariest thing I've ever had, but it's technically just coconut water, Gatorade, electrolytes.
Yeah.
It's like that, where you're like, I can understand how some people like it, but this is the most extreme version of this that I could possibly think of.
That's
We're
what
not gonna
I felt
watch
about
it.
That's
Super
kind of gross.
That's how you feel about Super? Well, I'll send you one clip. Super Saiyan 3 Rose Goku Black versus Super Saiyan Blue full power, like mythical
Well,
Gogeta.
hold on, just think about it real quick.
It's a lot.
Just think about
It's
it.
a lot.
When Super started, we had Super Saiyan 3 at the most.
Ed 4.
Not canon. Then he's just like, man, I'm going to become God.
God, Blue.
Now I'm going to
Blue
become
full
God,
power,
but a different color.
Blue
now I'm going to be able
evolution.
to fight like this and this and this and not have to do that. I'm going to fucking
Do you know how many
almost die
versions
in a
of
black
Ultra
hole.
Instinct there
Like,
are?
You know what?
What?
Yeah. Remember the time you sat there? We were walking. We went on a walk, okay?
She
We
asked.
went on
You
a
guys go
walk.
on a date and he just
She
went there and
asked.
went, you have Ultra Instinct,
Stop.
Yes.
you got
Stop.
Blue.
No,
Yes. That's
no,
exactly what happened.
We went on a walk, okay? And then we went to dinner. And for almost 2 hours, almost 2.5
asked.
hours, I did not ask
Yes, she
anything.
did.
He sat there and goes, all right, so now you have the yellow hair, right? And then you have yellow hair slightly longer. And then he quizzed me.
did.
He quizzed me on
I was
that.
like, can you tell me which one has the
Oh
red
my
hair? And
God.
she was like, God? Yes, which one has the blue
Run
hair?
away.
No.
She asked, okay?
Oh my god, I asked like,
asked you to give a motherfucker an
what's
essay.
Dragon Ball Z about? And he was like, okay, so first of all, I was like, yeah, painful one. What was that? What
I
is
put my
the?
phone down because on me. I didn't mess everything up.
Make sure you
It
don't.
got my brain frazzled.
You, man. She literally went, I'm going to take this man
Yes.
and I'm going to talk to him. And she went, Dragon Ball. And then you went, fuck.
Brendan.
And then you went, hold on.
It gets
You
so
turned
much
into
worse.
Fucking Bubba Gump from Forrest Gump. Bubba from Forrest Gump. You got
Bubba Gump.
coconut shrimp. You got fried shrimp.
Yeah.
And you just
You
went
got
on
Super
for fucking-
Saiyan, you got Super Saiyan grade 2, you got Super Saiyan grade 3, you got Super Saiyan full power, that's technically grade 4, or if you go to grade 5, it's technically
Bro,
Super
we
Saiyan
jumped
2.
the fuck off and then called her up at home. And you got fucking Ultra Instinct, and you got that, and then you got...
There's Ultra Instinct Sign, there's Ultra Instinct Omen.
And she's like, that's great, Miguel, but I really gotta go to bed. Okay, I'll call
Brendan.
you tomorrow.
I'll
Brendan.
send you a
And then you got the
diagram of
goosebumps,
them.
like,
Brendan. Brendan. On our third or fourth phone call
No.
ever,
No.
Timmy, I was playing zombies a couple days prior or something, and she asked me, she said, voluntarily, what is that even about? And I said, Timmy, do you really want me to explain to you the entirety of the Call of Duty zombie storyline?
She didn't know.
She didn't, but she said, yes, tell me. And then I did. It was maybe an hour or two of me just explaining to her the intricacies of the Victus and the Ultimus
You're a
and the
trooper.
Primus crew.
You're a real fucking trooper.
We had been talking for like a couple weeks at that point.
How did this continue? I can't.
What can I say, man?
Okay,
What can I say?
listen, man. When you know, you
Did
know.
you just finish and you were like, that was the greatest thing I've ever heard?
She was basically like, I heard everything you said, but I don't understand a
I
single
got
word that you
confused
just
once you said
said.
Nazi zombies, and then
Yeah.
So basically, when you
It's like
complete the World at
Nazi
War
zombies,
campaign,
and then the portal, and you gotta go into the portal, and we go in the portal, and then there's more Nazi zombies.
and then you got the summoning key, and then they got to get all the souls, and then Richtofen shoots other Richtofen in the forehead. It's a whole thing. Then there's a third Richtofen, and they sacrifice him to a blood demon, so that way they can break the cycle.
All that this tells me is that I can come over in the winter and force both of you to watch the extended version of Lord of the Rings. And
I'm gonna hit you. I will take this fucking chair and hit you in the skull. And I will never look back or apologize or feel bad.
As long as we can watch it.
I think we should give it a shot.
Yeah!
Wait, what's it has like little hobbit people in it, right? No?
This is correct.
Oh, good. Yes, those are my people.
That is how I've always felt.
You get one. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. You get one.
Fuck!
Yeah, I won't watch Harry Potter.
There you go. You got Lord of the Rings.
I'm gonna force you to do it next year.
No, you're not.
You gotta go out. We are a giant franchise YouTube channel. You're missing a giant franchise. You have to watch it.
I hate to say this. I think people who are into Harry Potter are insufferable.
That's how I used to feel. And then I'm like watching it, and I gotta get through the first 3 films. And I'm like, man, I really don't give a fuck. And then you see the werewolves pop out, and then you see the dude from Twilight get fucking murdered, and you're like, man, this is getting good.
Then you get to the end, and it's the boy who
Yeah.
and like
everybody's microphone gets to peak.
and it just builds and builds, and like you just start off. Okay, so you know how in the extended,
The boy who
you know how in the beginning,
come to die. I had to finish the quote, Brendan. You can't try to cut me off in the middle of my Voldemort impression.
you can't do the meme and not watch the movie. The meme is good because of the movie.
More.
I'm sick. It's like in the extended edition of Lord of the Rings when you're watching for an hour and a half and you're like, they still haven't fucking left the Shire? That's how it is for the first like 2 Harry Potter movies.
What does that mean?
You watched it with me. You said it out loud.
Shire.
My eyes were on, but my brain was not.
They still haven't left home yet? Fuck. And then they leave and you're like, oh, awesome. So like this movie's over now? I'm like, this is just the halfway point, man.
This is the halfway point of the first
How
one.
long is this movie?
All three,
11
14 hours.
14. 3 movies.
14 hours.
3 movies.
Extended edition as God intended it.
Trash.
As God intended.
As God
You should make him suffer.
himself
You know-
intended it.
Here's how we could shoot him in the foot. I mean, there's 6.
Yeah, but you can't stop halfway through on the first one or the third one. In the second one, you can, because it kind of works out. So if you wanted to watch the first one and then the second one, and you want to stop in the middle, I wouldn't recommend it, but you can.
You know what, though? Miguel made me a promise that after we're done watching,
We're watching
Dragon
The
Ball
Sopranos.
Z,
We're watching The
Yeah.
Sopranos.
Okay.
gonna get you
I've
some
been meaning to
gabagool.
But you got to keep in mind, she troopered through Kai. She's gonna trooper through GT and Super and a bunch of the movies. So it's gonna be.
Love The Sopranos.
I have also been told this, but for some reason, every time I'm like, what can I watch? And I'm like, I've been meaning to watch The Sopranos. And I'm like, no, not today. And then I just never get to it. Like, I want to watch it, but like, I've never gotten to it.
You have to. Okay, so not to like. Can we talk about it really quick? No? Keep it going. Never mind.
He's
Take
very
it all
excited for The
back.
Sopranos.
I will try and watch while you guys are
Very
watching, and then
excited.
maybe we can do a pod. I'm not going to watch it with you guys, but I'll try to watch it at the same time as you guys.
I don't want to hold your hand any longer.
I'll be done with it before you, motherfucker.
You probably will. So, what we're gonna do now?
I'm not done.
Let's talk about The Sopranos. So.
We're going to talk about summer movie season has come to an end. We're going to go through the movies that we've seen as a unit. We're going to pick our top 3 favorites because honestly, there's a handful of movies we missed. I could probably count about 5 that we didn't get a chance to see for one reason or another that
What
we
are they?
kind of wanted to.
You said you can count them. What are they?
Strays,
That
Dracula on a
Doesn't
boat,
count. Doesn't count.
Gran Turismo.
Doesn't count.
I want to see that. So far, you got 2 that I want to see. Why is everyone so surprised by that? It looked like a good movie. The
doesn't.
ratings were good.
They were. So I'm gonna go through the movies. I think this really kind of starts like in the middle of May, even though that it seems earlier and earlier every year. You've got crazy stuff. The list of movies that Timmy and I saw from May until now: Guardians 3, Fast X, The Little Mermaid, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Watched it again. Doesn't hold up as much. Kind of disappointing. The Equalizer 3, Blue Beetle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Haunted Mansion, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Indiana Jones, No Hard Feelings, and The Flash.
I want to do top 5 instead of top 3.
Yeah, I do too. I agree.
You want to do top 5?
Yeah, top 5.
Okay.
Starting with number 5, Timmy.
Oh, fuck. Can I see that?
Oh, fuck. We do the whole year?
No.
Damn. Honorable mention, Puss in Boots.
All right.
From February.
I'm gonna put Fast X.
Me too.
It
Honestly, Fast X was not a great movie.
was.
It didn't make a lot of money for a good reason.
No.
Dominic Toretto is incredibly obnoxious, and how the movie is him entirely.
Family.
Just like his neck and his head connect, and he's doing this the whole time. See, Timmy does it good. But dude, when I tell you, those movies make money because they're fucking entertaining. It is entertaining to watch cars drive and explode, and Jason Momoa dabbing up a corpse and painting its nails.
That was pretty cool.
I've seen that
That
scene.
was
Ridiculous, but fun.
just
So is that 5 for both of
silly.
you?
Yes,
My number 5 is Blue Beetle.
you loved the fuck out of that movie too.
It was way better than I thought. I had no expectations going in. And it wasn't a great film, but it delivered on what it needed to be.
I understand that.
And most of what else we saw this summer was ass. So
Yes, it was.
I hate everything.
number 4.
Timmy. My number 4? MC's Break It. No Hard Feelings. I gotta tell you, dude, I love that a lot. The multiverse wasn't at stake, which is exactly what we said in our review. The multiverse wasn't at stake. Jennifer Lawrence was actually pretty funny. The kid somehow helped carry the movie, even though he was an awkward little shit.
Yeah.
And then the weird naked fight scene where she randomly came out of the water and punched some people, and it was a genuine
fucking suplex someone?
yes, it was a genuinely like choreographed fight scene out of nowhere. Thought it was a lot of fun.
I say Guardians of the Galaxy.
Some of the best shit Marvel's put out in years.
Really, that says a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm a little confused what we have above that then.
I already know what her number 1 is because
Really?
we probably have the same.
what is it?
Get there.
My number 4 is TMNT.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Why?
That deserves to be much higher.
A number 4 for the whole summer?
It's a great movie.
No. So I'm looking at what I got here now.
I think I'm really sad that Transformers isn't going to be on my list.
It doesn't deserve to be. Number 3.
Brooklyn, baby!
Brooklyn,
No, wait,
baby.
Brooklyn! It's about the Mets!
Brooklyn.
The Mets! It's
You
all
gotta
about
show
the
them
Mets!
what we're about, brother. The Mirage, help my brother. Take care of him. I'm from Brooklyn.
Pete Davidson was great.
He was genuinely hilarious.
Number 3.
Everybody's silent. What are we on, number 3?
Yeah.
Shake heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay, so it's a dead center for my number 3. It's a tie between The Flash and Indiana Jones.
What the fuck?
It's two.
Are you serious?
Yes,
Bro!
Yes.
What?
It's,
serious?
What?
It's 2 movies
That don't deserve to be on this list. Correct.
The Flash. It's 2 movies that were CGI bullshit that were genuinely entertaining. The same reason that Fast X is on this list is why those 2 are on there.
God.
Indiana Jones was actually a good time.
We saw so many better films.
There's 2 movies that go above it, and I can already tell you what they are. I didn't like Blue Beetle as much as you did. Transformers doesn't deserve to be on the list.
Okay.
I don't fucking like to jerk off Across the Spider-Verse as much as other people do, even though I think it was fine. Equalizer 3 doesn't deserve to even fucking exist in my brain any longer. Hate that fucking movie.
Flash was terrible.
No, it
The
wasn't.
Flash was.
Babies in a microwave.
That was funny.
It was so poorly done. It was so poorly executed.
Michael Keaton Batman died. And then they wiped it away like it was nothing.
There were moments where the CGI was so bad. My jaw was literally like,
I love how we're just telling you everything wrong with it and you're just unwavering. You're like, it is shit, but I loved it.
I can go a step further
Don't.
and say that Across the Spider-Verse is on the exact same level for me as those 2.
you kidding me?
I like how you wanted a
Are
top
you
3.
joking?
We wanted to
I made
get
it
a top
6.
3, and you made it a top 6.
Oh my God.
With a
Well,
three-way
because
tie for
in
third.
our podcast history, how often do I tell you that you need to watch something or make a list and you do it in the moment? Okay? Don't give me that.
I'm doing it right now.
That's
Guess what?
exactly what
I
I'm
still picked 5.
What is your number 3,
And
Timmy?
none of them are tied.
My number 3?
Wow, my mic is maxed the fuck out.
Let me see the computer.
The Haunted Mansion?
Get the fuck away from
It
me.
might be.
No!
It might be.
Oppenheimer's not even on my fucking
No,
list.
no, that's mine.
Yeah.
How can we forget this?
The
How
Little
can we
Mermaid?
forget this?
That was fun.
Oh, how can we forget
That's
this?
April. That doesn't count.
How can we forget
That's March.
this?
That doesn't count.
The Little Mermaid.
Oh my god, I forgot to put Guardians on my own list. Fuck that.
No.
Guardians is number 3. I have number 2 and number 1.
No.
I forgot.
You have said.
You
I forgot
said
Guardians
Guardians
was
already.
No.
Did I?
At
No,
number
I
5.
did.
Oh, that's right.
You?
4. 5 or
5. Yeah, we agreed. Remember we
Yes.
jacked up?
No, that
Okay.
was X.
Oh, that was Fast X. Guardians is number 3. I take it
So
back.
what was your number 4? No hard feelings.
No hard feelings. Good movie.
And number 3 is
Guardians of the
Guardians
Galaxy.
3. What is your number 3?
Oh, 3? It's
Was it The Little Mermaid?
Can we just talk about how your list went 1, 2, 3, and then you went fuck all of those, not even on the list. This is number 3, but
That
4 and
deserves it.
5 stayed the same.
Yes. Yes. Flash is a bad movie. But I was entertained.
You were.
Especially when they took the depressed man who killed himself over his role and they made him a CG replica. That was my favorite.
My number 3 is Spider-Man. It was way better than most of the other things I've seen this year, but it was not
Fair.
as good as the first one.
No. Timmy, did you see The Little Mermaid?
Yes.
It was a good time, wasn't it?
It was so cute.
It was.
It was. I'm so happy that there is more representation for other little girls,
Yay!
and that warms my heart.
The internet's going to scream at you.
I'm just so fucking tired
Why?
of live action
Because that's what they do.
remakes.
Oh no, I just think it's great that there's
Representation.
representation. There
The
should.
internet is angry now.
That's.
Look what you did.
I didn't do anything.
So much rage.
I didn't do it.
Look what you did.
I thought it was a beautiful thing.
That movie is very divisive.
It is.
Oh my
People
god.
have been angry
Yeah.
since the casting.
Yeah.
Mermaids
Who
can't.
gives a shit?
Exactly.
You know what else is the funny thing I've heard ever since that movie? That someone in Hollywood has a fetish of girls with eyes that are way too far apart because her and Anya Taylor-Joy are just like really famous right now. And like there's one other person who I can't name off the top of my head, but I find that really weird that that's a meme and that people are like, this is a thing now.
Oh, they just
So my
love
number
to
2 movie.
pick
Don't move
apart
past
women.
it.
I don't
They
want
just
to think
love
about it. My number 2 movie is TMNT, Mutant Mayhem.
Okay.
I think that movie is perfect from top to bottom. That movie is quick and easy. The story was cute. The cast was great. The animation was great. It didn't make enough money. Hopefully there is a sequel, even though I'm pretty sure there's a TV show coming. It's exactly what TMNT should be in the modern day, where I don't have to feel bad or weird to go on Nickelodeon to watch them.
Yeah.
Timmy.
What?
Number 2.
Number 2?
Yeah.
I want to say Oppenheimer.
Really?
Yeah.
Artsy fartsy?
It was artsy fartsy. Cillian Murphy
Murphy,
is obviously phenomenal.
He's an attractive man.
He is a pretty man. He is pretty.
It's because he's Irish.
I wouldn't go that far.
I don't think that's true at all.
I wouldn't go that far.
You okay,
no.
Brendan?
Yeah. I'm gonna go
Yeah, every
against.
time he comes on the screen, actually, you start hearing Dropkick Murphys, just like.
Damn,
I'm
I'm gonna go next because mine is counterintuitive to that. I'm gonna go with my number 2 is Barbie.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Brendan.
It was so fucking fun.
It was so much fun. That's why it's my number 1.
Exactly.
That's right, yes, sir!
That's what I'm
Yes,
talking
sir! Listen,
You just
man,
spoiled it. What's your number 2?
I told you my fucking number 2 already.
What was it? What?
TMNT, yes.
Oh, so I didn't cut you off. It was
No.
just my turn.
Yes.
So your number 1 is Barbie.
And your number 2 is Barbie.
Yes.
Why is it your number 2 and not your number 1?
I loved seeing Rocket's story in Guardians 3.
That's fair.
I loved it.
That was cute.
Yeah.
It was.
Guardians 3 is my movie, and also Adam Warlock was a fucking idiot, and I loved it
He
too.
was so good.
Eyebrow Kid really hit it off. He was just- Yeah, oh yes, the song for that. Just it was also so refreshing after seeing like Ant-Man Quantumania a couple months
Yeah.
prior, and just being like, "There's a lot of cool shit happening, but I don't care about any of this." and I'm like, how is James Gunn gonna wrap this up?
How is he going to be the one to fix everything?
Why'd you have to really like hit me with that and kill that fucking bunny rabbit with the spider legs and the walrus that can't walk? And just like the way that it screamed and everything, I'm sitting there in the theater, I'm like, no. Like the last time I got that the last time I got that upset in the movie theater was when I watched A Star Is Born.
That fucked me up.
Yeah.
I was there. That was a lot. We walked out of there like...
I came home and I told my parents, I'm like, you know he fucking dies in it? They're like, it's a remake. Of course I know. I'm like, I didn't fucking know that.
What did you... have you ever seen A Star Is Born?
No.
Oh my god, it's so depressing.
Oh my god.
It's so
There's a scene where
sad.
Bradley Cooper hangs himself.
Also Rocket.
Dude,
When Bradley Cooper dies, man, it fucking hurts.
It hurts a lot.
I cried like a baby in Guardians of the Galaxy.
She did.
Yeah.
I did. I sobbed.
I did see that movie twice.
You saw it with us.
Yeah.
And
Isaiah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And guess what? It was sad both times.
It was.
It's fucking devastating.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's my number 3. But Barbie deserves to be number 1.
Guardians.
Not because it's a global phenomenon, because fuck that. I'm talking about the movie as a whole. This movie had a powerful message that didn't feel like pandering. It somehow took the toy of Barbie and went, here's a compelling story, and we went, yeah, it works. Ryan Gosling is playing the character he was born to play.
Yeah.
Simu Liu, phenomenal as a
Is
kid.
that really his name?
I think so. The entire cast of Sex Ed showing up and it not feeling weird or being like, look, it's him from Sex Ed. Instead, you're like, look, that's a Ken. It makes sense.
Can we just talk about how that means that they looked at the entire cast of Sex Ed and they all went, you guys look perfect. You could be toys.
Except Asa
Asa
Butterfield.
Butterfield, get the fuck out.
You go do a fucking
Horror movie where you're just like,
where you have a big X on your head.
I have to say that I think it was number 1.
Fuck you, Asa Butterfield.
You guys are evil. You guys are really evil.
It's funny because I don't mean that genuinely either.
No.
It's just really funny.
what?
So, why is Barbie number 1
I
for you?
think Barbie was number... Can you please stop coughing? I think Barbie was number 1. Because, like, there were moments that I was not going to get because you're mad, right?
Was it
Yeah.
the
Like-
creator was a ghost? Because I didn't get that.
I didn't get that either.
Anyways, there's, like... when they first put, like... You guys...
Sorry. It's just...
It's just...
Sorry. You get the giggles like once an episode and there's just no stopping it.
I'm just laughing at the noise he made. He tried to hide it. He went...
Stop screaming!
Jesus Christ!
What is your problem?
Oh God!
It hurts the core.
Just fucking throw up in your hands.
It hurts. Stop.
Stop! We're gonna vomit!
Brendan just threw up in his head.
I spit on the table and I went to go come.
Oh my God!
Why are all the hardest laughs over nothing?
I'm gonna hold on to that. I just watched you throw up in your fucking hands. You tried to hide it.
Oh my God!
Trying to tell me you didn't fucking do it slow-mo. Just as a short.
It's all-
Oh my God!
My lungs feel bubbly.
That's cancer.
So Barbie,
Barbie.
Good movie.
Oh my God!
thank you.
I liked Barbie so much because I liked the representation. It made me cry.
I like the Billie Eilish song.
I like the House de Casa, whatever the fuck. His Casa de Migos
Casa
house. I don't know.
I don't know.
Casa something.
We also only saw it once.
But it
The
was
rest
so
of the world
great.
saw it 4 times.
It was so great.
It
I
was.
would
Yeah.
honestly, I feel
Especially
like,
the car commercial part. That
And
was my
Michael
favorite.
Cera.
oh my God, the fucking Chevy in there.
So wait, are you saying that you like it, or are you talking shit now?
I'm talking shit about the
that
Chevy
part.
commercial.
It didn't make any fucking sense.
It was literally.
The movie's my number one of the summer. It's not a 10 out of 10. What was I made for?
What'd you say about it?
What was I
Stop
made
doing that.
for?
I don't even know what you're singing.
That's the Billie Eilish song.
Who remembers that when you got
There's the whole part. There's
Where
a
else I'd be a 10.
Is it my destiny?
I want I'm a Knuff.
Listen, man, you know what I want?
Yeah.
I want to learn how to ride a horse. Because all that matters in my life.
You know how that works? Sit on it. You're riding a horse.
Are you sure?
Your balls will hurt, but you're riding a horse. Yeah.
I want her cowboy outfit.
I want you to have her cowboy outfit.
I want to leave the
Stop
room.
looking at me like that.
Barbie deserves all the praise that it's gotten.
So does Michael Cera.
Alan,
Alan's which is funny.
such a great part of that movie.
Did we talk about Alan being pregnant Barbie's husband?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
What was really funny is I showed that to my dad. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw the Barbie movie and I was watching a thing, and then like he came on. I'm like, look, Dad, it's Alan. He went, who? And I'm like, is this from your childhood? Like, I've never seen that doll before in my life. And I'm like, oh, Alan.
I like Weird Barbie's a toy now.
Yeah.
That's still great. Movie's made over $1 billion.
It was a commercial
It's the
to
highest
sell
grossing movie of the
toys,
year.
and then they made more toys for the movie.
Yeah.
But I don't think they planned on making them. I think it just did way better than they thought,
Yeah.
which is funny because Marvel does the opposite. They're like, let's make toys and then make a
Promote
movie
the
about it.
Yes.
Funko
Pops.
And then the actual toy people went, let's make a movie. Oh, fuck it, did well. Here's some toys.
I guess.
I feel like though with Weird Barbie, again, something you're not gonna get. You can't have a toy Weird Barbie. Like you had to make Weird Barbie.
You had to make it yourself.
You know what she
Yeah.
reminded me of?
What?
Cynthia from the Rugrats.
Yes. 100%.
Yes.
It's because of the hair and the dot on the eyeball.
And I want to know if that's what it was, if it was that direct inspiration, or if every little girl actually had that
No.
exact Barbie.
No, this is what you did when you had a Barbie doll. So you would
Lit it on fire.
mutilate it,
Yeah.
right? And then you'd color all over its face, and then you'd
smack it
like
against the table.
put the clothes in your mouth, and then make them scissors. No,
Yeah,
that's
I
just
didn't even have Barbies, but that happened.
I was there.
I got banned from playing at daycare. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I was like 5, and I'm like, the clothes came off. These don't go back on. Fuck it. What are you doing? I don't know.
I'm making them smash their private parts together, Miss Johnson. What are you doing? Brandon, we're gonna call your parents. That's what we're gonna do.
You know he's doing that. Yeah, he does that. Just let him. He'll tucker himself out of
There's
it.
Brendan in the
He'll
corner
tucker
going,
himself
"Ah!" That's you.
Okay, here's my question for you. Why are the clothes so hard to get on?
Is it not supposed to come off?
Yes, they aren't. It's changed. Just like Barbie. She had 30 outfits in the movie.
But they were never hard to get on.
I could never get the arms because they're always so fucking straight. I'm like, I can't even sleep.
Well, that's because they had Barbie, and then they had like
Polly Pocket.
I had those.
No,
I had to play with those too.
No?
I'm
sorry. I'm
daycare
sorry.
had no boy
I'm
toys.
sorry.
It was just all just girl toys. And it was like, I'm just playing with whatever's here.
Polly Pocket clothes are the ones we eat.
Yeah, yes.
Barbies, very different. Still chewable, not as good.
Not as delicious.
Yes. Ugh. Men.
The rubber just don't taste the same in my
Rubber
mouth.
is just like you're chewing gum, and then the Barbie one's made of cloth. Who does that? Like,
How dare they?
They had like a salty texture. to
God damn
them.
it!
It was probably the chemicals from the.
The
Let's just
salt
move
taste. I'm like,
on.
oh,
I
that chew
love
on the Barbie
aspartame.
clothes. Is it the lead paint? Mm.
I love lead.
So-
I got the lead stare. Watch.
So, what do we have coming up for the rest of the year that we're looking forward to?
Oh my god, not Willy Wonka.
Wonka?
Oh, that's gonna
We'll be there.
Fucking
I hate
nightmare.
that. I hate
We're gonna
that.
go
I
see
hate
it,
that.
but I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna give it like a
Literally
3.
No.
I can't wait for, what's his name? The Oompa Loompa.
No,
Oh, I've started dancing.
it's terrible.
Now you can't stop me. That's my favorite part of the trailer.
Okay, here's what I want to know. She mentioned inclusion earlier, representation, and whatever. How are you going to take one of the most famous roles that little people have and be like, fuck it, we're going to give it to a British guy and CGI his face on it?
That's a great point. You know what's going to be worse? Is what if they do both?
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare.
What if they try to put...
Here's a real person, and here's that. They're the same.
Yeah, because actually the first Oompa Loompa was played by, I forgot the man's name, but
There was a whole bunch of them in the original, but
There
in the
was-
other one.
Yeah, and the other one,
With
there's
Johnny
just
Depp.
one guy
Yeah.
who does all of them.
I love watching the behind the scenes for that.
I don't really feel like that's representation so much as it feels like
Mockery?
mockery.
Pandering?
Not
but
pandering,
just
mockery. It's just mockery, but I mean, I feel like
What
it's
if it was
over.
Peter Dinklage? Is that different? Like, do you think he'd bring more to the role to where it wouldn't matter? Or is it still the same?
I think
I don't
Peter
feel like
Dinklage
any
doing,
of it would be like
a humorous thing.
representation. I feel like that would be humorous, but it wouldn't be like, oh my god. You want to see, when you talk about representation, you want to see somebody that looks like you, sounds like you, seems like you in a role of power or, you know, with confidence, like representing themselves.
Yes.
Not painted orange dancing around a chocolate factory.
But
Unless
I feel
you're
like it's
Trump,
so...
in which case you might like.
I feel like they're so iconic at this point that I would be excited to play that role.
Probably.
Like, you're telling me right now, if they went, fuck it, man, we're making a new Willy Wonka movie, I want you to be the Oompa Loompa, you wouldn't be like, fuck yes, let's do it.
I can't wait. How much am I getting paid? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, just paint me orange, bitch.
You know what's what's going to be much bigger and better than Wonka in every way? And it's going to set the lives of 12 to 15-year-olds on fire? Five Nights at Freddy's.
I'm excited for that. I didn't even play
can't
those games.
fucking wait for that.
Is it funny or is it just like...
Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard, his
and
purple
PETA
guy.
from The Hunger Games. He's the main character.
Josh Hutcherson.
Thank you. That name's Zathura Kid. No, yes, Zathura. Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yes.
1 and 2. Unlike Brendan Fraser, who was only in 1. He got
love
replaced by The
Brendan
Rock.
Fraser.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
Jack the Cock Bonson.
What?
Jack the Cock
Sean the
Rock.
Fox.
Jacques the Cock Ronde.
Rock.
The Expendables. The Expendables.
Terrible. Why? I'm so... Okay.
Why does this keep
So
happening?
on my YouTube channel, I'm subscribed to people who like post trailers and things like that. For that movie, 9 different times, they have posted different variations of the full scene between Jason Statham and Megan Fox. That's great. What is the rest of this movie?
I don't know.
Because that's all I know is him fighting her in some sexual tension
And then
battle.
they fuck.
And then they fuck. And then fucking Sylvester Stallone shows up and he's like, man, we need you for a job.
Man, I'm wrinkly,
And-
but I
and-
got enough steroids in me
my
to
mind,
get
that's
through
where
this
that
movie.
ends. The whole movie is them fighting and trying to have sex for an hour and a half, and then he shows up and it's over. And then the Expendables 5 comes out, and then you get the real movie.
You know what? I feel like, honestly, it's Megan Fox. Oh, wait, who is it?
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to say for Megan Fox. Fuck yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
The Hunger Games,
you
the
are
Ballad
too,
of...
right?
Yes.
I mean, definitely. You are too. Yeah, it's Megan Fox. She is hot.
Though she's
Continue.
bordering into, like, lizard person at this point because of all the plastic.
Yeah.
Still hot.
It's bordering.
Yeah, yeah. Continue.
The new Hunger Games movie has no right looking as good as it
It
does.
looks so good.
It looks like so much fucking fun. Peter Dinklage?
Peter Dinklage.
Great.
Which
Yes.
one is this?
The Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games?
With Peter
I don't know,
Dinklage.
shit.
I couldn't tell you why there's a new one, but man, oh man, oh man. Why?
What?
All you've done is make me stronger. Killers of the Flower Moon.
I don't
Leonardo
know what
DiCaprio?
you're talking about.
It looks great. I couldn't tell you what the story is.
Is this where he's got, like, the weird, like a little bit of a nerd, but, like, Western?
Yes.
Okay.
Good job. That's a great description. This is going to be a great movie.
Okay.
Well, won't be a great movie. Say it with me. The Marvels.
Yeah. Did you hear that it's going to be the shortest film they've come out with to date?
Probably just about as short as
An
TMNT.
hour and a half.
Or less.
How,
Supposed to be like an hour 47.
And that's with credits and credit scene. So
Yeah.
really?
so that's probably it's an hour 30 film really, which is about as long as the Clone Wars movie.
I have fallen asleep at almost Marvel.
Well,
Can't
then
miss it
again,
much.
look at what we've seen. Guardians was good, but what do we have? We had Doctor Strange. Fine. Wakanda Forever.
I
Thor
thought you
Love and
didn't see that
Thunder.
one.
Haven't seen it.
I-
Thor Love and Thunder. Bad. Ant-Man Quantumania. Fine.
Black Panther was actually really good. They just
I'll
stuffed,
watch it eventually.
they just stuffed too much into it to the point of where I'm like, oh, okay, now I don't.
Did you hear the news? Apparently
Ironheart got canceled.
Ironheart is filmed and finished, but canceled, and they're probably going to scrap it the same way they did Batgirl.
Why?
Because no one
Because
cares.
it's bad. Nobody wanted it.
No one wanted it in the other
What
film.
even is Ironheart?
Ironheart is a character named Riri Williams who basically copies and follows after Tony Stark and becomes the next Iron Man. But instead of being Iron Man, she's Ironheart.
I talked about this last week and you yelled at me because I said she looked like a Honda Civic. She looks like
Can you
plastic.
please show
It's that paint, cherry red paint job.
He looks like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good at all.
More like Kia after the rebrand.
Yeah.
After the hipsters.
Ready? Dumb Money.
Yeah.
Looks great.
You know, this is weird, but I feel like it looks great, and it's almost going to be sad to watch because we literally all had stock in GameStop and all that stuff.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah. And I just didn't put enough into it, so it was like one of those things where you watch it and you're like, yeah, that's just so fucking depressing.
I
But
heard of it happening.
I'm good for.
I heard of it after the fact.
I as it was happening, I'm like, oh man, that's fucking crazy. But like, this is not gonna last, so I'm not gonna fuck around with it. And then
No.
Dogecoin came out afterwards, and then all this stuff.
I was on that.
And I'm like, oh my god, this is all really funny, but it's not gonna last, and it's still around.
I think GameStop. I was in like one of those Discord chats. I don't know. I was living a different life at that time, and I put like $50, $100 in it or something like that, and then it was good. I mean, it was good, but like, damn, should have done more. Anyways, it's depressing to be honest with you.
The last one I can see, at least on AMC's website, is Trolls Band Together.
So excited.
Brendan is going to become inebriated and sit down and watch that movie for all the textures. Yes.
Okay.
Inebriated.
Oh, I like that part in the whatchamacallit where he's like, "Are you an op?" He's like, "How'd you get your license?" And he's like, "Better question.
Are you a narc?
Are you a narc?" Sorry.
Hi.
All those movies are fantastic. I highly recommend you to watch the first two before
We probably will.
you do that.
100%.
You're just
Textures.
so good.
But I will definitely.
But like the stories are
To get
actually
through them.
entertaining. Like it's not just like they're good kids movies. It's DreamWorks. Everything they touch is gold.
We should rewatch Shrek.
That's a good one.
Yes,
I love
especially now that he's
Shrek.
dead.
But
What? No,
they killed Shrek?
we did what?
Shrek found dead after attempted robbery.
She was so heartbroken.
Oh my god.
And then they killed Shrek.
Especially after he died. What?
No, the lead singer of Smash Mouth.
Oh yeah.
That's so much worse.
That's so sad.
Yeah,
That's
and the way it happened.
yeah.
He's got
Instagram.
days. He's dead.
Don't
What?
drink.
You said days. We meant a day.
His kidney's failing. He has days left.
It was liver cirrhosis, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't drink. Don't drink. Yeah.
So she said, what's the problem, baby? Folks, that is going to put an end to episode
not them.
71. It's not. That's the joke. Thank you for following along so closely. That's episode 71. Oh my gosh. It's like 10 o'clock.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Hog rider.
Be bedtime.
What?
I just never mind.
All right, all right.
I said hog rider.
Hog rider?
Hog rider.
Slow ride. Take it easy. So, folks, what did we do last week? Last week we talked
recorded
about
an episode.
We did.
Go watch it.
It's in the description. We did Starfield is Bethesda's best in years. We talked about Starfield. There's a couple clips about Star Wars Ahsoka. We read your mean comments, and it was hilarious. People really loved our Equalizer 3 review about how it's the worst movie I've ever seen.
Why did you say it like the guys who record the videos with cheeseburger foot lettuce?
Number 15.
Number 5. Burger King foot lettuce.
You ever actually watch those videos?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Not that one, but I used to watch a list, and there was like a solid like 5-year period where that was everyone on YouTube. I'm like, where's just normal
Hey
content?
guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're reading Scary Stories. Number 5. Man jumps into a well and pees. This
With
one's just
Burger
kind of
King
scary.
foot lettuce.
On that note, tune in next week.
Folks, I'm going to see you next week. My name is Miguel.
I'm still Brendan.
I'm Timmy.
Whatever, man. Go to sleep.
Goodbye.